If you're over 60 and waking up at 2 or 3 a.m. every night, unable to fall back asleep, if you're tired during the day, groggy in the morning, and your mind feels foggy, there might be one daily habit you've been doing for years. It seems harmless. In fact, most doctors don't even talk about it. But research now shows it could be secretly destroying your sleep quality, and even increasing your risk of dementia, high blood pressure, and stroke. And the worst part? You're probably doing it every single day, without realizing it. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal exactly what this habit is, the science behind how it hijacks your sleep, and what you can do starting tonight to finally sleep like you did in your 40s. Why sleep gets worse after. Let's start with the basics. As we age, our sleep architecture changes. That means we get less deep sleep. We wake up more often during the night. Our melatonin levels drop, and the body's natural circadian rhythm becomes weaker. This makes it easier for even small habits, like light exposure, meal timing, or stress, to totally derail a good night's rest. Now combine that with years of doing the same routine, and boom, you've trained your brain to expect poor sleep. But the good news is, just as sleep can be ruined by habits, it can also be rebuilt by them. The habit that's wrecking your sleep. So, what's the habit that destroys sleep after 60? It's watching screens, especially news, social media, or TV, within 2 hours of bedtime. Sounds simple, right? But it's deeper than that. Most people over 60 finish dinner, then sit down in front of a TV, tablet, or phone, and scroll, read, or watch something before bed. Maybe it's the nightly news. Maybe it's a movie or YouTube videos. Maybe it's reading articles on your iPad. But here's the hidden danger. You're not just keeping your mind active. You're blasting your brain with blue light, triggering stress responses, and training your body to stay awake. Let's break that down. What blue light does to your brain. Your brain produces a hormone called melatonin, which tells your body, hey, it's time to sleep. Melatonin starts rising naturally as the sun sets. But the moment you expose your eyes to bright blue light from a screen, your brain gets confused. It says, wait, it's still daytime. And just like that, melatonin production shuts off. It doesn't matter if it's 9 p.m. or midnight. If your brain thinks it's daytime, it won't let you fall into deep, restorative sleep. Now, this is bad enough for someone in their 30s or 40s. But after 60, when melatonin is already lower, it's devastating. One study from Harvard showed that just 30 minutes of screen exposure at night can reduce melatonin by over 50% in older adults. That's like trying to sleep with a racing mind, a pounding heart, and your brain stuck in day mode. The news effect, fueling fear and stress. And it's not just the light from screens. It's also what you're watching. Nightly news, violent crime stories, health fears, political drama. All of it triggers the release of cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. Cortisol is the enemy of sleep. It keeps your brain alert. It makes your heart beat faster. It prevents your body from relaxing. And when cortisol levels are high at bedtime, you can forget about deep sleep. What's worse? Cortisol at night has been linked to memory problems, weight gain, weaker immunity, and even nighttime blood pressure spikes. That's why people over 60 often say, I'm exhausted, but I just can't turn my brain off. It's not age. It's not bad luck. It's cortisol. And it's coming from your screen. How to break the cycle. So, how do you break this dangerous habit? It's easier than you think. Step 1. Turn off all screens at least 90 minutes before bed. That includes the TV, phone, tablet, even bright overhead lights. Use soft, warm lighting like lamps or red-tinted bulbs. Step 2. Use blue light filters. If you absolutely must use a device, install a filter app like f.lux or night shift mode. or wear blue light blocking glasses after 7 p.m. Step 3. Create a wind-down routine. Instead of news or social media, try listening to calming music, reading a physical book, journaling your thoughts, stretching or breathing exercises. Step 4. Use melatonin wisely. Low-dose melatonin, 0.3 to 1 milligram, taken 60 to 90 minutes before bed, can help reset your rhythm, especially when combined with good habits. Step 5. Cut caffeine after 2 p.m. and avoid heavy meals late at night. These also spike cortisol and disrupt deep sleep. Consistency is the key. Do this for 1 week, and you may sleep better than you have in years. Real stories and final thoughts. Thousands of seniors who ditched nighttime screens and news report. Falling asleep faster. Sleeping through the night. Waking up more refreshed. Feeling clearer, calmer, and even younger. Like Mike, 67, from Florida. I used to watch the news every night before bed. I thought I was staying informed, but really, I was stressing myself out. Once I swapped it for reading and stretching, I started sleeping 7 to 8 hours again. It changed everything. Here's the truth. You don't need more pills. You don't need expensive gadgets. You just need to fix the one habit that's been working against your brain every night. If you're over 60, sleep isn't a luxury. It's a lifeline. So tonight, when you reach for the remote, ask yourself, is this helping me live longer, or just stealing another night of rest? You deserve deep, peaceful sleep, and it starts with one choice. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. What's the one thing you'll stop doing tonight to sleep better? And don't miss our next video, the forgotten mineral that boosts brain power after 60. You've got this. Sleep well.